What's up guys, DerowwUK here, and I'm bringing you my first ever player review on this channel. It's about Sergio Busquets, the latest team of the week. He's a player that's too well known for doing the dolphin dive far too often. I'm just going to be showing you a showcase of his stats, what I think are his strengths and what I think of his weaknesses, and then I'll show you the gameplay that I caught with him and highlight a couple of key things that I found with him. So starting off here, his main stats on his card are passing, defending and his dribbling. Those are the key stats that I wanted, and if I was buying a team of the year, I bought him. Team of the year, team of the week. I bought him for 40,000, which is an alright price, and I changed his formation to sell on later for profit. But for me, in the gameplay, I found these are his top in the game stats, and I found these actually were showcased in the game. His ball control is really tight. His close control is fantastic. I found a couple of chances with him where I was turning much more faster and better players during the game, and I found that he had really good burst, but then again his card doesn't showcase his acceleration. His short pass is deadly, brilliant for assists. Standing tackle is dominant out of all the tackles, not his slide tackle, which I'll show later. Interceptions, didn't pick up any of that, but I know he's quick to the ball when there was a defender attacking him. Striker attacking him, am I dumb? Reactions come up again as one of the best. For me, the most dominant and standout stat that is on his top stats that come out in the game is his short pass. I've got gameplay of him giving an assist to Eccleston, but they're deadly. Honestly, use that to the best ability. The weaknesses now coming onto there were not that many, but still he's a lackluster player. He's good on the day and then not good on the day. The acceleration and sprint speed were one of the key things for me. He wasn't as quick as I wanted him to be along the wings when I pushed him into there, but for a centre defensive midfield, his core duty for me was to just hold back and then sometimes help with the attack. But slide tackles, the 79, good stat, but for me just didn't deliver during them. Crossing didn't have chances to use that, but 66 doesn't seem like the key thing that I'd want. I just want balls over the top or into the box. Jumping, I've highlighted a key gameplay moment in here when you'll see later, but his jumping just isn't up to scratch that I want for a centre defensive midfielder. I want a player that can jump up, get the ball out as soon as he can, or challenge in the midfield from a goal kick. But for me, these were the 5 weaknesses that came up that showcased on the stats as well, but they just weren't for me, and they didn't show any promise. Coming up next is the work rates. Now, when looking at Sergio in the gameplay, he was more defensive for sure. He dropped back so often. When I wanted to push an attack with a counter attack or just a standard attack from a goal kick, he always seemed to drop behind. But when I actually was on the player and was using the select player and running with him on the ball, I found that the close control and then his attacking instincts were really quite good. But still, the defensive was dominant. But definitely, if you have this player, use him for short runs along the wing. He's deadly along there. As I said, the short pass is so strong on Sergio, and it's definitely something that you should use. And I think I've done a good job in reflecting his out-of-game stats in real life towards in-game. It's really good. But now I'm going to be showing you the gameplay, so I hope you enjoy it. I'll just highlight a couple of key things, but enjoy. Okay, into the gameplay, guys. You can see here, this is my first key thing. It's regarding his jumping. Now, this is the corner gets played in. See that? I mean, guy gets pushed off the ball and falls on the floor there, but his jumping was so weak that he couldn't get in any height on him, and that was one of the weaknesses that I showed to you guys. But here's a replay again, just to see it for yourselves. But that was my first thing, and obviously I'm going to be annoyed because it was a goal, but that's it. But the second thing is here, this is an example of his short passing and his actual ability to run with the ball. So Wellington gets the ball here, plays it around Ronaldinho, back to Wellington. Now watch Sergio's attacking instincts, picks up the ball here, one touch, cross, bang. Absolutely, that was a perfect cross. That's all you need, just that one touch. That shows again his ball control and his deadly passing. That was 2 of the strengths that just shows Sergio. Again, one touch, bang, perfect, and a fantastic finish. Couldn't ask for more from the guy there from the assist. That's one of the other positives of him, the ball control and the passing. So pick up again. This is just another example of his close control. See, turns off the player there, Croydon, back round, and then the deadly short pass. Quite of a long pass, but again, when he's involved in the mixture, I found that when Sergio's passing around the ball and he's actually bringing it up from the defensive mid, he's actually quite deadly, and it leads to another goal from Rafinha here. But he's really, really good in close attacking plays, and if you are picking him up, I recommend that you definitely make sure that you are selecting him a bit more, because he's got the control. He hasn't got the pace for through balls, but if you're looking to pass it around players or get him involved, definitely picking him up. overall, I'm going to have to say, is he worth the 40k that I paid? You're going to see some stats up here quickly as well, just to showcase. Is he worth the 40k that I paid for him, or if you're going to get him any less? I'd say it really just does depend on your personal preference. I give him a 5 out of 10 at 50-50. Just depends on the day or how you're using him. But I definitely play with him again. That's my personal opinion. I do definitely think he's a player worthy of being in a team. So thanks guys for watching. This has been my first player review. Please let me know what you think. You've been great support so far for the channel. Love you guys. See you later. Thank you. Bye.